This is the face of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, the mogul who's guiding its extraordinary growth. What everyone wants to know is he old enough to be running a company some people say is the biggest thing since Google?
Tell everyone how old you are.
I'm 23 right now.
And you're running this huge company.
Well, it's not that big.
23.
And here he was helping me set up my own Facebook page with a profile of my likes and dislikes.
Guess what my favorite TV show is?
I can't.
Duh. All right, put 60 Minutes there.
Next, we added my friends, family, that's my son-in-law, old classmates. Within a few minutes, I got a friend request.
One of the things that Facebook does is it makes it really easy to just stay in touch with all these people.
Of course, if someone tries to friend you, you can ignore them. And privacy settings allow you to deny access to your page, say, to your boss or your parents. Zuckerberg, who's made the cover of Newsweek and is reportedly worth $3 billion, sits at a desk like the other software engineers writing computer code.
Have you changed your lifestyle? You don't look like you're buying really expensive clothes.
No, I'm not buying really expensive clothes.
Are you buying things? Are you buying things that you would
No, I have a little one-bedroom apartment with a mattress on the floor. That's where I live.
Like the founders of Google, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, Mark Zuckerberg is looked up to in Silicon Valley as a visionary.
You seem to be replacing Larry and Sergey as the people out here who everyone's talking about. You're just staring at me.
Is that a question?
Yeah.
We were warned that he can be awkward and reluctant to talk about himself. So we turned for help to his Facebook page, which says he's a Harvard alum.
You're not a Harvard alum.
That's true. We don't have a setting for dropout, so...
He dropped out of Harvard in 2004, where he was intending to study psychology. His mom is a psychiatrist. Here she is on Facebook. His dad's a dentist. Mark was a computer whiz early on, writing software in 6th grade. In his second year at Harvard, he built a site where students could rate or berate the looks of classmates through ID photos he lifted off Harvard's computers.
You got into deep trouble from this little prank.
Yeah. Well, Harvard was just not happy that I was using their images and...
Yeah, well, they said you hacked.
Mm-hmm.
Did they punish you?
Yeah, it was put on some sort of, I don't know, what do you call it?
Probation?
Sure.
Soon thereafter, he and his 2 roommates created an online version of the Harvard Student Directory where kids could message each other. They called it the Facebook and launched it from their dorm room. Within 4 months, they had expanded to 40 colleges and over the summer moved to Palo Alto. But Mark had done code writing for some upperclassmen with a similar idea, and they have filed a lawsuit.
3 Harvard students are suing you, claiming that you stole their idea for Facebook.
Well, I mean, we know that we didn't steal any ideas or code, so we're just kind of waiting until that comes out in court.
In the lawsuit, they claim that you were duplicitous. Are you worried about it?
No, I don't really spend a whole lot of my time worrying about that. I mean, we have lawyers at the company who deal with that stuff, and it's not a huge concern.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I do that too.
I look at Facebook,
Right.
to see what's going on in the world.
Right, right.
And I check my messages. I look at Messenger and WhatsApp.
Once he's gotten his morning updates, it's time to work out. Zuckerberg typically exercises about 3 times a week. Sometimes he brings his dog Beast along. The tech CEO says running with his pet has the added bonus of being hilarious because it's basically like seeing a mop run. Beast is a Hungarian sheepdog with quite an impressive coat. Once he's gotten his exercise in, Zuckerberg is not too picky about what he eats for breakfast. He usually just digs into whatever he feels like having that day. He doesn't like to waste time on small decisions. That's also why he wears the same thing almost every day. Take any of the world's leading entrepreneurs, movers or shakers, and they probably have a few things in common. They get up early, they stay focused, and well, they wear the same damn thing every day. Zuckerberg's work uniform consists of jeans, sneakers, and a gray t-shirt. When asked about his wardrobe in 2014, he told the audience, "I really want to clear my life to make it so that I have to make as few decisions as possible about anything except how to best serve this community."
Really want to clear
my life to make it so that I have to make as few decisions as possible about anything except how to best serve this community.
When you consider how many times you've stood in front of your closet scratching your head and unable to make a decision, the thought of a go-to outfit might sound more appealing and make space for more achievements in your life, or even less of a mess in your bedroom. His Palo Alto home is tricked out with a custom-made artificially intelligent assistant. Zuckerberg puts in 50 to 60 hours a week at Facebook, but he thinks about the social media platform constantly. I spend most of my time thinking about how to connect the world and serve our community better, but a lot of time isn't spent in our office or meeting with people or doing what you'd call real work, he told CNN. In 2017, The Verge reported that Zuckerberg has some help managing his own social media channels. A squad of 12 employees helps him eliminate inappropriate comments and post updates on his Facebook page. When he's not working, Zuckerberg spends most of his time expanding his mind. He's learning Mandarin Chinese. He also tries to tackle as many books as he can. In 2015, he challenged himself to read a new book every 2 weeks. Zuckerberg's daily schedule tends to vary more on his frequent travels.